is Jamila. Now, I'm doing your reading a little bit more unconventional than what I normally do it. I am actually doing a private live. So, this was the easiest way that I could think to do it to where I could do it at my regular reading station. Okay. And so, yeah, so when I share this link with you, it will look like a live. It will have like a chat, but it's private. It's an unlisted live, so no one can see it. Okay. All right. You were asking about Tracy Smith. Thank you, but first of all, thank you for all of the information that you gave me about the person. That really, really, really makes it a lot easier. Um, Especially with some of the questions that you're asking. You said he's 18 years older than you. Is he good for romance, marriage, kids? He has children. The one thing that you did not give to me was your zodiac signs, but that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna call to Saint Michael, Metatron for guidance and clarity and protection. We ask for the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters, spirits. Samantha Shanklin wants to know about Tracy Smith. I'm going to start this reading with the Deviant Moon Tarot. Okay, and the Five of Cups fell out of the deck. Let me enable the flash. There we go. Now you can see it even better. Okay. Do you see this person being good for romance? Yes or no? I'm going to answer your first question. Romantic relationship. Spirits. Major arcanas, even numbers would indicate yes. Odd numbers and court cards would be no. Presumably. What messages do you have for me, please? Thank you. Oh, great. I got a yes answer. I'm so happy. Now, there is a person, and they are definitely a fire sign energy. Whoever this is, this Tracy Smith, they are carrying some emotional baggage, um, a need to heal within the heart chakra, and then also some sacral chakra baggage. So yes, they would be good when you're asking about a romantic connection, because if you notice people that are really sexual, they don't, they lack the ability to be romantic, okay, and loving. This person that you're asking about is, I'm sensing that this person that you're asking about is either water or earth energy. This page of wands in the reverse position, however, this seems to be attachment. Attachment. And it's not that they're attached to this person, but this is somebody from the past that holds them close to their heart. But whoever this Tracy person is, they don't have feelings for this person. And you can even tell by the Eight of Cups, it's in the reverse position, that they're trying to get away from this person. Okay. It's reversed because the other person doesn't want to let go. But other than that, they tend to be very strong. The Sun card in the upright position says that Tracy, whoever this is that you're asking about, they seem to be very strong. This is definitely a person that has an obsession with the relationship. This is a past lover that can't seem to walk away or either let go emotionally. Feel like whoever this person's energy causes these surges of emotional confusion. Let's ask more about what Spirits is saying about this person. Spirits, what messages do you have about this person that I'm seeing that it seems to have an attachment to Tracy Smith? The Devil and Queen of Wands. So they're definitely a fire energy. Definitely not a good person, but somebody definitely obsessed. So you got a repeating message from Spirits with that. This is the card that Spirits pulled, and then this is the card that is at the bottom of the deck. Spirits, how does Tracy feel about this person? This is his ex that he does have a child with. I can see a son. Yeah. Well, I feel like the person is really not that big of a deal, but I still feel like it's an outside influence or obstacle for Tracy Smith, the person that you're asking about. Um, but I feel like it would be an obstacle because of empathism. I feel like either you or Tracy are very sensitive to outside influences and they don't feel good about the situation. In fact, again, you can see the desire, the drive to move past that person. Okay, so it's no romantic feelings involved at all, especially with the Chariot reversed. They don't want to move forward with that person. The Knight of Cups reversed. There's, you know, but you know what? Is it, hold on, Spirits. Is it Samantha Shanklin that is sensitive to this energy? Because I don't really feel that Tracy Smith is sensitive to this energy, but you could be. You could be sensitive to whatever this person is doing. Yeah, it's you. The card that came up is the Four of Cups in the reverse position. And then the Two of Staves comes up at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so just keep in mind, as far as with moving forward with any of your relationships, that there are going to possibly be outside influences that will cause you to feel either some sort of emotional distance, possibly, or they'll, what's the word that I'm looking for? This is outside influences, things in the past, people possibly trying to, yeah, false narratives, holding on, and then this definitely isn't a negative outside influence. Um, so you have a tendency to be sensitive to, when you're in love, you're very sensitive to what people say. Let me look at you. Now, I will tell you that I do feel that you could use a cleanse in the area of the heart chakra. I'm kind of guessing that you are a water sign. But you didn't tell me. I think I've done a reading for you before. Spirit, show me Samantha Shanklin. Show me Samantha Shanklin's love energies and self-love energies. Okay. See, the sun reversed. This has something to do with your mother. Five of Swords upright. The Queen of Pentacles. The moon reversed. Okay. And then Seven of Swords. So you are sensitive to outside influences. Absolutely. I would even guess that you might be a fire or air sign. You know, now the Queen of Pentacles is a spirit guide that is talking to you about security, being secure, being sure about yourself. Also protection. I feel like you have a tendency to allow people and things that they say to get you down. Especially this moon card in the reverse position. Negative thoughts, negative influences being able to get through to you way too easily. And I'm going to throw an advice card for you, but what this is going to require is strength of the mind, is what that's going to require. The Five of Swords, what this card is telling me is foresight. And then also the Five of Swords is all about cognitive dissonances, but also foresight. Also being able to look forward to someone's intent. And I feel like this has created insecurities for you previously. You've definitely got some negative subconscious blockages. Spirits, what messages do you have for Samantha as far as with advice? You know what, Spirit, show me what are you seeing in the past in Samantha's love energy. Definitely can tell there's some issues with your mother, but also your father. Yeah, there are some, you got some abandonment issues. You could definitely use a cleanse. It's your mind that's doing it. As far as how your mind is connecting to the physical, I'm wondering if even sometimes you feel disembodied. You got to really do some mind, body, and spirit work to connect the mind and the body. Oh, the Hierophant. So this is another earth energy. And then Judgment. Yeah, and so don't be quick to jump to conclusions. There does seem to be some things that I'm getting in the past, or maybe even past life regressions that you need to work on. The easiest way to work on past life regressions is to say, hey, I'm not going to let anything negative from the past. Everything will be positive. If something negative does happen, it's not actually real, because your mind kind of gives you the ability to change those cycles, if that's understandable. Let's see what's under. Okay, yeah, Queen of Wands. Now I'm gonna look at kids and romance now. Spirits, what messages do you have for Samantha Shanklin about Tracy Smith as far as with marriage? Okay. Okay. Well, that's actually a pretty good card, the Ten of Pentacles. It is in the reverse position, but again, I kind of believe that the two of you sort of have this obstacle with um stability. Okay. Two of Chalice is upright. The Justice card. Yeah, I would say this person definitely would be a good choice for marriage. You got all yes answers for marriage. Now again, there are some traditions, or either some some obstacles, as far as with the familials when it comes to settling down and having a stable relationship, that are attached to Tracy. However, the Two of Cups comes up in the upright position. I believe that this is talking about how whoever this person is, how they feel about you. So I definitely feel like the Two of Chalices could be a good indicator for love. And then Justice in the upright position does represent being um, synchronized and being balanced with each other. And then the Chariot, though, is in the reverse position, but it still represents um, those romantic obstacles that I was telling you about, because for you to ask about that means that that's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for romance. And, I think that the reason why a lot of men are not romantic is typically because of, what they're used to feeling. Not, men have a hard time changing emotionally. Okay. Now, the final card is the Empress. So I feel like what this card is saying is that it is like, I do feel as though, as far as with a marriage, I do see you putting, I feel like the sacred divine feminine energy and nurturing of the Empress, and being very powerful and strong, and being able to transmute um, energies that are meant to tear down. Now, the Empress does indicate children, so I do see you having children. Uh, Definitely with this person. Let me look at that, and then I'm going to conclude this reading. If you want a longer reading, you can get one, but I will tell you that I feel like the both of you could use cleanses, not just you, but that other person. But, a lot of people that aren't married, which is kind of strange, they're not willing to invest um, that kind of money in somebody that they're not married to, but it would make sense to do it before making a commitment. Spirits, show me the children that you can see in the future between Samantha and Tracy Smith. Okay, interesting. This Knight of Swords came up, and then the Hanged Man is at the bottom of the deck. So I know I'm using this deck, and so it's kind of strange because there's like, sexual images. But I do see a child born under the Gemini zodiac sign. Um, okay, and then the Judgment card comes up, and so I'm able to see. Um, I'm seeing a female child with that card. Okay. The Knave of Swords comes up again. The King of Swords. Nine of Swords. Spirits definitely is saying to clear out any past life regressions, conflict before having children. But I definitely do see the potential for a lot of children. Okay. But I do feel strongly that the both of you, because some of these cards that are coming up, all of these swords cards, I'm seeing really, really advanced spiritual children for them. That's what I'm sensing. I'm seeing children being born with very powerful gifts. Okay. And a lot of people think, when you're having children and when you're doing the family thing, that that's it. But I do feel as though there is some spiritual work. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna ask spirits what that is with my Witch's Wisdom deck. You need a longer reading, but I get the sense that when it comes to your children, you're gonna really need to protect them spiritually. Because of, I can see spiritual gifts. Just all of these swords cards. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The ancestors card. And remembrance. It's reversed. So I feel like you have spiritual gifts, and but you're not really paying much attention because you want what would be a normal life. But having spiritual gifts and spiritually gifted children that are not properly being um, supported, including yourself, can actually interfere with this normal life that you want. So if you want a longer reading, you're more than welcome. Feel free to purchase a longer reading. But give me some feedback as far as what you're thinking about the cleanses, because I think that if, for me, if I were looking for a potential partner, that I would, at the very beginning of the relationship, start doing cleansing and clearing of people anyway. Um, but you could definitely at least get a cleanse for yourself. Okay. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Thank you so much for purchasing a reading. Love and light.